It is day 1 of 31 days of Halloween, and what are we going to do today? Fly to London and collab with your favorite makeup artist. I mean, if that's what it says to do, then I kind of like have to do that, so.
Activate it. Everybody talking about Poppy. I've always wanted to do an alien. I feel like a little old woman now. I was not prepared for looking like an old woman.
What a fun job. The finished look, what do we think? Do we love it? I love it.
I want to keep this on forever.
Like, tear it off. It is day 2 of 31 days of Halloween, and what are we going to do today? Zombie! We're just going to be a little zombie. I think I want to be bald for this. Bald zombie? Question mark. This would be the 3rd look I have done today, and I'm already having some sort of reaction over there. I have 4 different types of prosthetics for this. I have one by Wuchi. I made these ones. These ones are by Fake FX, and then I made these ones as well. First, I'm going to put the Wuchi prosthetic on. I like that name, Wuchi. I'm going to do a little prosthetic application speed run, because I have a lot of them. Should I have like a reference photo for this? I know I literally do, but I'm not following it. What is that one guy called? The one where his like face is half burnt off? Is that from like Batman? I had a dream about Lego Batman last night. Powder puff. Deep breath in. Breathe out. Hey, forgot to breathe out. I'm gonna put on some of the Walking Dead color by Pro Air. Oh my god, oh, it's itchy. It's itchy underneath. Oh no. A little bit of splattering. I splattered into my eye. My only good eye. Okay. Okay, I think I am at a pretty good stopping point, so I'm going to do my little finishing touches, and I'll be right back with the finished look. And the finished look, what do we think? Is it giving cutesy little zombie? One-and-a-half-hour zombie makeups that are now coming off because I've been salivating with my mouth blood. Anyways, rate it 1 to 10. I think I would give this one a 9.3. Shall I say 9.3? I'm gonna go peel this off and hopefully not have a reaction going on underneath. I will be back tomorrow with another 31 days of Halloween. Okay, bye. It is day 3 of 31 days of Halloween, and what are we going to do today? Fly back to London and do a makeup challenge with another one of your favorite makeup artists. This one was interesting, so enjoy. I have a guest. Hi! Today we're gonna have a lot of water. Our bottle of water.
So what's the first step prosthetic? Once prosthetic's on, next drink?
Fun fact number 1.
Oh, fun fact number 1.
Australia is wider than the moon.
Huh? I need a banjo.
I thought that I had everybody on my side, but I went and blew it all sky high. And now she won't even spare a passing glance. All just because I ripped my pants with me. I don't know where the facial hair came in.
What have I turned into?
Waiter! My mother was brutally killed by the big, bad wolf. I'm gonna go and bury my mother. Sorry about that.
We have more YouTube videos. I already said that.
Head over to my channel if you want to see how the left. Bye! Bye! Subscribe to our...
It is day 4 of 31 days of Halloween, and what are we going to do today? We are going to be deaf. Step 1 is bald cap. A 32-ounce thing of coffee, and I'm ready to do this. Put a little bit of water-activated paint around my eyes. I'm using the Mayron one. I also have a code with them if you want to use a code for Halloween. This prosthetic is by Infected FX. I think I bought this like 8 months ago, and I'm finally now using it. I think I'm going to airbrush everything, so I'm going to use my Pro Air airbrush paints. I got the shade Mummy, I got the shade Dirt, I got the shade Rotted Flesh, and I got the shade Old Blood. I'm gonna do a little tiny bit of splattering and a little bit of texture in here, just a little bit. I kind of want to look like I've been sitting like in a tomb for a while. Little tiny bit of shimmies, just a little bit. I have a lot of costume situation going on. Hold on. Okay, I think we're at a pretty good stopping point. So I'm gonna do my little finishing touches and I'll be right back with the finished look. And the finished look, what do we think? I love this one. I've been wanting to do this for so long, and like I think I'd give this one like a 9.2. I actually want to turn this into another look, so if you want to see what I turn this into, you can come back tomorrow for the next day of 31 Days of Halloween. It is day 5 of 31 Days of Halloween, and what are we going to do today? Mummy! We're going to turn ourselves into a mummy. That was probably a little bit of a jump scare, I'm sorry. So I originally had a skull and a mummy in my 31 Days of Halloween, but I just did the skull. I'm like, why not just, you know, get a 2-for-1 look? So now we're going to transform the skull into a mummy. I bought a little pack of gauze and I just soaked it in some like coffee to try to age it a little bit. What does a mummy look like? Oh, well, am I going to be able to talk? No, that's okay. That's probably a good thing. I'm covered in coffee grinds. I roughly kind of put the gauze down. Now I'm going to use my Fleet Street fake dirt, because why would anyone want to be covered in real dirt? And I'm just going to put some fake dirt on myself. Oh, that was too much fake dirt, wasn't it? It's currently kind of giving like TP'd house. Okay, well, I guess I'm at a pretty good stopping point. So I'm going to do my little finishing touches and I'll be right back with the finished look. And the finished look, what do we think? Giving like Night at the Museum, you know? This is a little uncomfortable, so I am going to take it off, but if you want to see another look, I will be back tomorrow with another one of 31 Days of Halloween. It is day 6 of 31 Days of Halloween, and what are we going to do today? Infected. We are going to become infected. I don't really have an idea of what I'm doing with this look. It's covering my entire face in latex. I'm using the Mayron liquid latex. I also have a code with them for Halloween season, so if you want to code with them for Halloween season, here it is. Once it is dry, you want to pick up a little pocket of it like that. Do a little roly-poly action. I don't really know what I'm doing. Time for some pustule filler. Ready for this? Why would you make it smell bad? Why would you make a pustule filler something already inherently disgusting, but then you make it smell bad? Can we please put some like fragrance in here? Anyways, I believe we're at a good stopping point, so I'm gonna do my little finishing touches and I'll be right back with the finished look. And the finished look, what do we think? Am I giving chemical reaction? I feel like I'm giving chemical reaction. I also let the smoke machine go on for like way too long, so now the house is also covered in smoke. This is a very 4D experience for me right now. Anyways, what do we think? Rate it 1 to 10. I can't really see it, so I don't know what to rate it. I'll put my rating here though. Okay, I'm gonna go take this off. I hope you enjoyed, and I will be back tomorrow with another 31 Days of Halloween. Bye. It is day 8 of 31 Days of Halloween, and what are we going to do today? Spirit Halloween! So my idea with this is to go to Spirit Halloween and give myself 5 minutes just to pick out whatever I want and then make a makeup look with it. I don't know what to do. I like the look of these. Okay. You have some little stitches. I got 5 minutes. I can ponder a little bit. Sightless. Okay, so what am I going for? Like, deformed? We going with some dead white face powder? I feel like I should have done like a 2-minute challenge. I feel like I'm cruising right now. Wait, no, look at this little guy. Get out of here. Look at him.
It's a puff.
He's cute. Do I want a wig? No, I want a bald cap. So you say. Okay, I'm getting...
got that.
Yeah, I'm getting more.
Okay.
We'll do an injury stack.
Okay.
But do we have like a patient cape? Yeah, like a patient gown. Wait, where's the patient gowns? Oh, I just stepped on your white shoes. I'm so sorry. Oh.
Hey, yo.
I need fake blood. There's people in the aisle I need to go to. I'm scared. Okay, I got some. Go. My recap. I want this just for the hospital gown. We got an injury stack. We got 2 stitches. We got a bald cap. White setting powder. A little sightless eyeball. And a little bit of shine blood. How much do we think this is going to run me? $1,000,000,000. Let's see how the eyeballs look. I look like I'm going swimming. A little blendy action going on. Can't really see. I guess that's kind of the whole point of this though, isn't it? Why is it kind of giving like red hot chili peppers? Time to whip out the injury stack. I actually quite like this. This is a fun little mechanism. Are we going for like Swamp Monster?
You're going for Mr. Worldwide.
I think the lumpiness kind of adds to the creepy factor. Doing a little bit of cheating. Sorry. Using my Mayron palette to do a little bit of splattering. Taking some inspo from Twisted a Clown. I'm going to make it look like I'm wearing someone else's head. I actually kind of don't hate this. It kind of looks good. Gotta brush my bald cap. Ooh, yeah. Yep. I think I am at a good stopping point, so I'm going to do my little finishing touches and I'll be right back with the finished look. It is day 9 of 31 days of Halloween, and what are we going to do today? We are going to turn ourselves into a Sphinx / mummy cat because I didn't really know what to call this one. First I want to put the bald cap on, and if you can't tell by the state of me, this is the 3rd makeup look I've done in 5 hours. So bear with me. Past couple days I've been going to bed with multiple stains on my face. One night it was hot pink neon lips. The next night it was tears down my face. Tonight is, I don't know, I kind of look like I rolled in dirt for a while. This is our prosthetic of the day. I made this like almost 2 months ago at this point. I also have these little ears that I'm gonna put on. What does a cat look like? Okay, now I'm going to paint a little bit. I'm using my Mel Packs. A little squidging of pink. I'm also going to put some glue. And then I'm going to put a little tiny bit of flocking on. Not a lot, just a little. You know how earlier I was contemplating like what I'm going to be going to bed in tonight? Flocking. For the costume part, I'm thinking like wrapping myself in gauze, like a little mummified cat. Okay, well, I think we're at a pretty good stopping point, so I'm gonna do my little finishing touches and I'll be right back with the finished look. And the finished look, what do we think? I think it is giving mummified cat. I'm gonna go take this off. If you want to see another makeup look, I will be back tomorrow with another 31 days of Halloween and for the rest of October. So wish me luck with that, and I hope you enjoyed, and I love you, and goodbye. It is day 10 of 31 days of Halloween, and what are we going to do today? We are going to turn ourselves into a witch. I'm going to apply my silicone prosthetic. I just made this. Give me a second. This one's a process. I'm going to use a little bit of my Danessa Myricks Color Fix. These are like my favorite thing in the world. I love these things so much. Right now, I'm just going to kind of do a light little brushing on top of everything. Accentuate all that texture. I want to add a wee bit of shimmy shiny to this. I'm going to use my Pro Air Prolonged Satin Finish. I look a little decrepit. Now I want to put on some crepe hair. This is by Mayron. Low crepe hair action. Cute. Should I give her eyebrows? Oh, maybe I should. Okay, hold on. Let me give her eyebrows. Do a little bit more splattering. Just a little bit. Okay. I think I'm at a pretty good stopping point, so I'm gonna do my little finishing touches and I'll be right back with the finished look. And the finished look, what do we think? I don't know, I think I'm pretty happy with how it turned out actually, because I molded this and I ran it and I applied it all in one day, which is a little bit quicker than I typically do it. Anyways, rate it 1 to 10, I think I give it a 9.2. I'm gonna go take this off and eat dinner, so if you'd like to see another day of 31 days of Halloween, come back tomorrow for another day of 31 days of Halloween. It is day 11 of 31 days of Halloween, and what are we going to do today? We are going to turn ourselves into a clown. Before I can put the prosthetic on, I need to take off my makeup. Alright, time for the prosthetic. Cute. Finished making him like 2 days ago. Do you think I could poke some nose holes through this? I kind of want to breathe. I'm looking a little strange right now. Trust the process. I don't really know what coloring I'm going for. I think I just want like a simple little clown, like black, white, and red, maybe. I look like I'm from Diary of a Wimpy Kid right now. Now I'm going to take a little bit, and by a little bit I mean a lot of of my Mayron Clown White. Just gonna kind of like stamp that on top. sculpted it so it had like big cheeks too, so I think I also want big red cheeks. I don't know if I'm really loving it right now. I keep putting a little bit more color on top of it, but then I don't like the color, so then I take off the color and then I put a different color on, but then I don't like that color. I get a little like cracking texture on the cheek maybe. I don't know. I feel like it needs more textures, but I don't know how many textures I can really put on this. Do a little like handprint action. Blood toupee. Kind of just eating chocolate and contemplating what to do with this. Highly recommend. It was a very unprepared look if you can't tell. That's okay. I still think it looks pretty chill. Anyways, I do think we're at a pretty good stopping point, so I'm going to do my little finishing touches and I'll be right back with the finished look. And the finished look, what do we think? It looks a little unsettling, I suppose. Anyways, rate it 1 to 10. I think I give it like a 6.8, maybe. I'm gonna go take this off. If you'd like to see more 31 Days of Halloween, I will be back tomorrow with another 31 Days of Halloween. It is day 13 of 31 Days of Halloween, and what are we going to do today? Filters, choose my makeup. We haven't done this in like 2 years now. Okay, the eyeshadow is going to determine the color of the entire look. Okay, we have a little gray action. Give ourselves a second color. Okay, gray and red and black. We'll do one more theme. What's our second theme? Okay, cracked. Okay, no, I see potential here. I can work with this. I don't think I can go a month without taking this stuff out. I yearn to be a statue. I have a vision here, okay? We can check off the red because I'm going to do red as my base. Using the Mayron liquid makeup. This stuff is really nice and it comes off like pretty easily, like when you want it to. Okay, we got the clay face mask and I'm also mixing in more of the liquid makeup in the face mask to like change the color of it. Cool. You know, good enough. Good enough. This is a look. This is a finished look. What do we think? Okay, I think I'm at a pretty good stopping point, believe it or not. So I'm gonna do my little finishing touches and I'll be right back with the finished look. And the finished look, what do we think? All things considered, I think it's okay. I'd give it like a 4 out of 10 if I'm being honest. I'm gonna go take this off. If you'd like to see another day of 31 Days of Halloween, come back tomorrow for another day of 31 Days of Halloween. It is day 14 of 31 Days of Halloween, and what are we going to do today? We are going to turn ourselves into a blue devil. I kind of have mixed feelings about this one, but I suppose I will post it anyways. For this look, I want to go a little bit more cute, so I have these little devil horn prosthetics, and they're by Trauma Queen FX. They actually sent me these, which I highly appreciate, so check them out. My eyebrows are glued down. Now I'm going to use my airbrush paints. Airbrush time. Why do I look like that? Make sure you're trusting the process, please. I'm going for like she woke up like this type vibes, but I kind of want like little glittery tears. Those are alcohol based and that is potent. Duochrome here. Oh, a little like sad eyelash moment. I'm gonna stop tweaking things before I mess something up, so I'm gonna do my little finishing touches and I'll be right back with the finished look. And the finished look, what do we think? The eyelash is already kind of falling off. She's kind of cute. It's giving like burlesque blue. I don't hate it. I think I'd give it like a 6.2 out of 10 maybe. Per usual, I will be back tomorrow with another 31 Days of Halloween look, so wish me luck and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Get it off of me. It is day 15 at 31 Days of Halloween, and I actually already know what I'm going to do today. It is my mom's birthday and she is a cake decorator, so I thought it would be fun if I did a makeup look based off one of the cakes she's made. So let us turn ourselves into a cake. This is the cake that I am basing this look off of. It's the only like scary one she had, and I feel like it had to be like a scary one for like, you know, October, Halloween. A cake wouldn't have hair, would it? Do I need to put a bald cap on? Am I looking like the cake yet? I hope I'm looking like the cake. I'm using the Krylon Jellyfix skin, and it comes with like a little tube. I actually got this in one of the mystery boxes. Going for a freaky little circle pattern. Hot, 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 hot. I have determined I don't really like working with gelatin. I smell weird. My face is sticky, and it keeps dripping down my face, but I can't like move it because if I move it, everything else moves. Don't think I really want to add anything else to this, so I'm going to do my little finishing touches, and I'll be right back with the finished look. Is it giving cake? I feel like she's giving cake. Okay, I'm gonna go take this off. Everybody wish my mother a happy birthday. And I will be back tomorrow with another day of 31 Days of Halloween. It is day 16 of 31 Days of Halloween. And what are we going to do today? We are going to turn ourselves into a cyberpunk alien. This is our prosthetic of the day. This is by Dyad Pro. Look how pretty it is. My main goal for this next year is to learn how to make foam latex prosthetics because they're so cool. Anyone wants to teach me how to do foam latex, please, I am literally begging you. For the base, I'm using the Mayron Clown White, and I kind of have an idea of what coloring I want to do, but like I kind of don't, so I think I'm just gonna like go with the flow. There's a very fine line between this looking like Cyberpunk and this looking like ocean creature. My boyfriend just got home and I want to get his reaction to this.
You're a water person right now.
No!
Wait. No, you're an alien. No.
This very quickly turned into a very glittery look. This is the Lightworks palette by Danessa Myricks. I literally love Danessa Myricks more than literally anything. Oh, I'm gonna be so glittery and that makes me so happy. I think this is the first like non-scary makeup look I've done this Halloween. I'm kind of afraid that if I keep touching it, I'm gonna mess something up. So I might just stop here. So I think I'm gonna do my little finishing touches and I'll be right back with the finished look. And the finished look, what do we think? I actually really love this one. I feel like she's giving very cutesy. My contacts are kind of burning right now, so I'm going to take that out before I go blind. So if you want to see another day of 31 Days of Halloween, I will be back tomorrow with another day of 31 Days of Halloween. And I hope you enjoyed, and I love you, and bye! It is day 17 of 31 Days of Halloween, and what are we going to do today? We are going to make ourselves look drowned. Lovely. So for this look, we have a lot of silicone prosthetics. This one is by Trauma Queen FX. Look how cool that is. I am going to be kind of blind for this, aren't I? Yep. That's my hairdo for the day. I accidentally caused a chemical reaction. I spilled acetone on my foam board and now it's melting. What do I do with this? Slight issue. There is a lot of bugs flying around right now because I opened up the door. But apparently I forgot to shut the door all the way. And I have a lot of bright lights on and now there's a lot of bugs and I'm not really loving that. I'm trying to make it look like half of my face was out of the water. So I added a bunch of like psoriasis as like a little sunburn moment. Okay, I think I'm at a pretty good stopping point. So I'm going to do my little finishing touches and I'll be right back with the finished look. And the finished look, what do we think? I think it looks pretty cool. I feel like the octopus looks very octopus-like. I'm gonna go take this off. I hope you enjoyed, and I will be back tomorrow with another day of 31 Days of Halloween. It is day 18 of 31 Days of Halloween, and what are we going to do today? We're going to let my boyfriend do my makeup. This one is a very easy one for me. I don't feel like doing a makeup look, so this is my solution. If you had to pick a favorite like type of worm, what type of worm would you choose?
Chocolate covered mealworms.
Not what I expected, and I don't like it. He hasn't forgotten about the drag makeup, BT dub. I think someone lied to the people. No, go ahead.
I'm gonna do it.
No, speak to them.
I'm gonna do it.
Put out a statement.
It's not felt like the right time yet. It will happen. Do not fret.
He's lying to you all.
No, I'm not. I wouldn't lie to the good people. Are they bad?
Dare I say not too bad.
There you say it.
Oh, can I do your face, but you give me like 5 minutes? Okay. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's fine. We look kind of cute. We're going to do our little finishing touches and we'll be right back with the finished look. And the finished look, what do we think? Like, out of all the ones you've done, I'd say this is top number 1 for you currently.
Best?
Yeah.
That's bad.
Of course, if you'd like to see another day of 31 Days of Halloween, I will be back tomorrow with another day of 31 Days of Halloween. Then
Smash that like button.
it is day 19 of 31 Days of Halloween, and what are we going to do today? We are going to let filters choose my makeup. Okay, the eyeshadow determines our like main color. What do we got? Blue, okay. And then the lips will be our like accent color, green. And then finally we have a little theme going on. What is our little theme? Okay, clown-ish. Blue, green, and clown. I think I make this one cute. This one's giving me like a cute vibe. I'm using my Mayron cream blend sticks for this. How does one do makeup? Everything always looks better before it's powdered. Setting spray. Make it hydrated. I mean, it's looking cute so far, but I don't really know where I'm going with it. Stuff and things. Life is all about making stuff and things. Let us maybe add another filter to this. Okay, give us one more filter, perhaps. Oh! Okay, well, I guess I'm going to do my little finishing touches and I'll be right back with the finished look. And the finished look, what do we think? This is definitely by far the most boring look I've done this year. But, like, she's cute. Apparently I don't have a lot of clown costumes, so this is my clown costume. Anyways, rate it 1 to 10. I give this one a like 7 on like technique, but like 2 on... I feel like that's pretty fair, right? Anyways, I'm gonna go take this off and I will be back tomorrow with another day of 31 Days of Halloween. So fun fact, I'm out of face wash. It is day 20 of 31 Days of Halloween, and what are we going to do today? We are going to turn ourselves into a pop art zombie. This one's going to be a cute one, I think. The look is inspired by Miss Illuminati, but I'm going to do a different color scheme. I kind of want to do like these two colors. I haven't done a face painting look in so long. I feel like it's looking cute so far. Does anyone remember when I used to do like really intricate face paintings? Those were so cool. I miss doing them, but it's so hard to talk and concentrate at the same time. I'm so used to using my airbrush. I forgot how to paint, but now I'm going to spray some setting spray on. I was trying to find a wig that matches this. Do we think this matches? Yeah, that actually matches quite well. Okay, I do think we're at a pretty good stopping point, so I'm gonna do my little finishing touches and I'll be right back with the finished look. And the finished look, what do we think? Does anyone else just lose their voice randomly? I feel like I've lost my voice while doing this. But look how cute it is. Doesn't it look cute? Considering I haven't done a face painting look in a while, I think it turned out pretty good. I think it's cute. Anyways, rate it 1 to 10. I think I give this one a 8.2. And of course, if you'd like to see another day of 31 Days of Halloween, I will be back tomorrow with another day of 31 Days of Halloween. I'm gonna go take this off and then go to Spirit Halloween, and I will see you guys tomorrow. It is day 21 of 31 Days of Halloween, and what are we going to do today? We are going to turn ourselves into a ghost / apparition. So the makeup for this is actually quite easy. I'm just going to use my Mayron Clown White and make myself white. A majority of this is going to be the lighting and the post-production and all of that fun stuff. Are you ready to see the size of this powder puff? Look at this. Look at this powder puff. Ready? Ready for this? That was actually incredibly effective. Look at me. Give her a nice little rehydration. So this is literally all the makeup is. So now I'm going to put the wig on. Costuming is one of my favorite shirts, and I'm kind of sad that I'm going to get a little bit of paint on it. So hopefully it washes out, but it's just white paint, so it should be okay. Okay, well, I believe we're at a pretty good stopping point. So I'm going to do my little finishing touches, and I'll be right back with the finished look. The finished look, what do we think? It's kind of reminding me of Nosferatu. Anyways, rate it 1 to 10. I don't know what the finished look looks like yet, so here's my rating. Okay, I'm gonna go take this off, and if you'd like to see another day of 31 Days of Halloween, I will be back tomorrow with another day of 31 Days of Halloween. It is day 22 of 31 Days of Halloween, and what are we going to do today? Turn ourselves into Frankenstein Cute Edition. This makeup look is actually sponsored by Hard Candy, so everybody say thank you, Hard Candy. Thank you, Hard Candy. First, I want to prep my skin. I'm using the Grip Unlock by Hard Candy. We want our skin hydrated but also sticky so it can actually like hold product. Now for a little budget Halloween hack, I'm using the Hard Candy Moods, and these are $4, $1 per little eyeshadow. I'm going to open this, very crucial step. And then I'm going to scrape it up so it's nice and finely dusted. Put that onto a little thing. Then you get a pale little foundation shade, and you can mix this together to make like a little colored foundation. Look at this pretty little pastel foundation we have. All of the coloring is on. Now I'm going to start shading everything. I want to give my eyes a little bit more shading, so I'm going to use the Hard Candy shadow markers. And you see how the tip is like a little dull because I've been using it? You can take the bottom out, and it has like a little sharpener, and then you can sharpen the tip of it. Look at that. Give her just a little bit more shading. Fun fact, if you're looking for a little eyeshadow marker that doesn't smudge, just watch. I'm going to let this dry and then hold on. Now that she's pretty much done, I'm going to set this with the Look Unlock, and as you can see, I very much so love this stuff. I've been using it throughout the entire look. With that said, I do believe we're at a pretty good stopping point, so I'm going to do my little finishing touches, and I'll be right back with the finished look. And the finished look, what do we think? Do we remember the swatch from earlier? Yeah, here. I feel like that alone should speak to the quality of the shadow markers, so highly recommend. I think I give this one a 10 out of 10. Look how cute it is. And of course, if you'd like to purchase some Hard Candy products, they are available at hardcandy.com and in Walmart in US and Canada. And you can also get them on TikTok Shop. I think this turned out so cute, and the fact that we used $4 eyeshadows for it. It is day 23 of 31 Days of Halloween, and what are we going to do? There's not that many cards left today. We are going to make ourselves look devilish. These are our prosthetics of the day. They are all by Dyad Pro. I have a lot of them. Step 1, a lot of Derma Shield because foam latex make me burn. I I don't know if it helps, but I also put a little bit of the Derma Shield on the prosthetics. My eyes are kind of being glued open right now. Now for Sir Top of Lip. Why do I look like a pterodactyl? Why do I look like a pterodactyl? Is it a pterodactyl? Do we know what dinosaur I'm talking about? I never really had a dinosaur phase. I know, shockingly. Do we make her cute? Do we make her handsome? I don't know. Did take a corset out, and now that I'm looking at this, I don't know if it's really giving corset. This looks incredibly strange, I must say. Using my Mayron Cream Blend stick, fully covering myself in red. Just to give her a little touch of cutesy, I'm going to put a little tiny bit of glitter on here. I'm using the Danessa Lightworks palette. A little bit of setting spray to make her nice and shiny. Okay, I think we're at a pretty good stopping point, so I'm going to do my little finishing touches, and I'll be right back with the finished look. And the finished look, what do we think? I think she's giving very like Regal. I also didn't really know the direction of this look, and it turned out pretty cohesive and pretty like cool. I think she's pretty cool. Anyways, I'm gonna go take this off, and if you'd like to see another day of 31 Days of Halloween, I will be back tomorrow with yet another day of 31 Days of Halloween. It is day 24 of 31 Days of Halloween, and what are we going to do today? We are going to turn ourselves into the Rat King. This is our prosthetic of the day, but as you can see, Rat King makes you blind. Solution as Rat King. Step 1, bald cap.
This doesn't feel right.
Brings out your teeth. We are tautly applying the rat.
I've lost my sense of direction.
We got our PAX paints, our Mel packs. Paint that all over the head. Rat is painted. Everybody say hello to Rat. Hello, Rat. You kind of look like Will Ferrell right now. Okay. No, he's giving dead Rat King. No, he's looking good. I think he needs more fake blood, though. This is my method of putting on fake blood. Oh, now he looks bald. No, don't show them that. I believe we're at a pretty good stopping point, so I'm going to do my little finishing touches, and I'll be right back with the finished look. In the finished look, what do we think? Oh, that's so freaky. Anyways, rate it 1 to 10. I think I give it a 10. And of course, if you'd like to see another day of 31 Days of Halloween, I will be back tomorrow with another day of 31 Days of Halloween. It is day 25 of 31 Days of Halloween, and what are we going to do today? Turn ourselves into a scarecrow. I have been waiting for this one. This is our prosthetic of the day. There's just a slight issue with this. I would be completely blind, so I am going to have to bring in a solution. Solution. All done. Oh. Time for a little bit of fake dirt. Little bit of fake dirt. Get a little bit of hay and just tuck that in miscellaneous places. This is going to be a mess to clean up. I believe we're at our little finishing touches, so I'm going to do my little finishing touches, and I'll be right back with the finished look. In the finished look, what do we think? Is he giving Scarecrow? I think this is the best sculpt I've done so far. Unfortunately, it doesn't fit a face very well, but it looks cool. Anyways, rate it 1 to 10. I think I give this one a 10. I think it deserves a 10. If you'd like to see another day of 31 Days of Halloween, I will be back tomorrow with yet another day of 31 Days of Halloween. It is day 26 of 31 Days of Halloween, and what are we going to do? There's not that many cards left today. We are going to glue a lot of rhinestones to our face. This look should be fairly easy. I'm hoping it is, because it is 12:45 in the morning. I did just have a cup of coffee, so I'll wake up a little bit, but bear with me. Whose idea was it to glue rhinestones on my face at 1 a.m.? You would think I would have bought like a bunch of eyelashes, but I have had no eyelashes for so long, and I keep putting them off because $20 per eyelash, and that's like a lot. Look at my costume. It's so cute. I would wear this out if it was not like that. I have used 5 different types of fake blood today, and I feel like I'm gonna end the night with like 10 think I'm at my costume portion, so I'm gonna do my little finishing touches and I'll be right back with the finished look. And the finished look, what do we think? It's almost giving me like Vampire Diaries almost. I think she's cute. There's nothing better than like a good white and red makeup look. I don't know what it is. On a scale of 1 to 10, I think I would give this one around a 7.4 maybe. I'm gonna go take this off, so if you'd like to see another day of 31 Days of Halloween, I will be back tomorrow with yet another day of 31 Days of Halloween. It is day 27 of 31 Days of Halloween, and what are we going to do today? We are going to turn ourselves into a siren. I'm doing a few like tutorials, so I'm trying to make this beginner friendly, so I'm using spirit gum and scar wax. My favorite thing to use in the entire world. I love scar wax. Does anyone remember the golden worm? How many of you have been here since the golden worm era? Some days I kind of just completely forget how to do makeup, and today is unfortunately one of those days. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna add a bunch of little white dots because when I don't know how to do makeup, I add a bunch of little white dots and it saves me. I'm gonna put on a lot of setting spray so I can be nice and shiny and dewy like a fish. A little bit of mascara. I'm gonna put half a tub of hair gel in this wig, so I'm gonna do my little finishing touches and I'll be right back with the finished look. And the finished look, what do we think? This is post mouth blood and eye blood, so I am a little disheveled, but I fully thought I was going to hate this one and that I was going to take it off and redo it. Why is this one of my favorite looks that I have done this month? Dare I say I give this one a 10 out of 10. I used spirit gum and scar wax in this look and I gave it a 10 out of 10. Did not think that that was possible. I'm going to go finish up my tutorial for this, which will be up in a few days. And of course, if you'd like to see another day of 31 Days of Halloween, I will be back tomorrow with yet another day of 31 Days of Halloween. It is day 28 of 31 Days of Halloween. And what are we going to do today? We are going to make ourselves look Uncanny Valley. I feel like I could stop here and it looks accurate. I'm going to set it with some white setting powder. Best white setting powder, BT dubs. Bit of an issue. I feel like it's cute. Okay, where should the eyebrows be? Should they be like up here? Okay, now it's giving drag queen. I think I'm following my features a little bit too much, so I'm gonna go a little bit off. Yeah. I was gonna put a wig on for this, but I think I'm just gonna spray paint my hair black. Nothing freaks me out more than having my hair slicked back. I look so strange. Doing a little bit of painting on my neck as well. I think she's looking a good amount of disturbing, so I'm gonna do my little finishing touches and I'll be right back with the finished look. And the finished look, what do we think? There is just a smidge of unsettling. I think I give this one like a 7. She's very effective in the creepy factor, but she was like pretty easy to do. It balances out to a 7. I'm gonna go finish off the rest of this tutorial and then take this off. So if you'd like to see another day of 31 Days of Halloween, I will be back tomorrow with yet another day of 31 Days of Halloween. It is day 30 of 31 Days of Halloween, and what are we going to do? I don't even have to mix them up today. We are going to turn ourselves into a forest creature. This one's actually one of my favorites, so I hope you guys like it as much as I do. I woke up like 30 minutes ago. I had my coffee. Wawa's, please sponsor me. I have my prosthetic, and I have about 2 brain cells left, so let us get into this. Why do I look like that? Okay, I'm putting this on. I like when I can cover my face up. I look like a banana creature, and I'm out of the paint color I was going to use. We have a little goatee to put on. Look at him. Taking a little bit of spirit gum. Spirit gum is the best for things that don't need to be flexible, like hair. But for prosthetics or anything that has a lot of movement, you want to use Prozaid or Snappy G. Oh yeah. Yep. Taking a little bit of Mayron crepe hair. And boom. It has a slight resemblance to the look I did on day 3, which, if you know, you know. I present to all of you dirt. I'm going to take a little fluffy brush and I'm just going to put a little bit of the Pro Air Prolong Set and Finish just around my nose to make it look wet. And I think we're at a pretty good stopping point. So I'm going to do my little finishing touches and I'll be right back with the finished look. finished look. What do we think? This might be one of my favorite looks. I really like him. I feel like he's a sweet, cute little old creature guy. Anyways, rate it 1 to 10. I give this one a 10. 2 10s in a row. Look how cute they are. I want to go take this off, and of course, if you'd like to see another day, the last and final day of 31 Days of Halloween, I will be back tomorrow with another day of 31 Days of Halloween. Bye! It is day 31 of 31 Days of Halloween, and what are we going to do today? We are going to turn ourselves into a Wendigo. May or may not have had this planned as day 31 since last year. Our neck piece, and then we have our chest piece. So fun fact, I actually bought these prosthetics last year for last 31 Days of Halloween. Then there was the hurricane, so I didn't get to do these. So these have been sitting in my drawer for literally a year, already painted. This is like half a body transformation, so we are going to be here a while. Using a little bit of the Mayron complexion palette. I don't want to show you guys the face piece yet. You're gonna have to wait and see. It's worth it. It's worth it. I want you to guess how much this makeup look costs, like everything included. Comment your guess really quick. I'm very curious to see what people have to say. Okay, did you guess $700? Because if you did, you would be correct. These prosthetics are all by Infected FX, and they are incredible. Are my ears a little distracting? They might be. Oh wait, no, I want a bald cap on. I want a bald cap on. Wait. Do I have any bald caps left? I have the Spirit Halloween one. I know it may not look like it, but I believe we're at a pretty good stopping point. So I'm going to do my little finishing touches, and I'll be right back with the finished look. And the finished look, what do we think? I don't know how I have survived all 31 days of Halloween. I also have some Christmas things planned, so if you're feeling in the Christmas mood, then maybe join back around then. If you're new here, thank you for joining, and hope you stick around. Love you. Bye!